What happens is when you put all those things together, you end up with the totality of the experience. And that's what you're buying. That's what you're experiencing. That's what's craveable, is that experience that you get. And when you can create that, then that's a special thing.
A lot of people talk about how tough it is in the restaurant business. How is it that you guys have figured out whatever that magic sauce is to build a high valued and high quality deliverable in the food industry or in the restaurant industry?
You know, me and my brother right now, and we're so passionate with what we do, and it's all about the guest. When you're only focused on the guest and not all your cost, I think that makes all the difference. We just want the guests to come in and have the best experience possible, and if they don't, they're not going to pay for it.
So we have a saying, which is price is only an issue in the absence of value.
That's exactly right.
And so it's your belief that you can pretty much charge whatever you want as long as that experience is remarkable for the person that's coming in to eat at the restaurant, or even I like to go there just to get drinks, by the way. It's like a great place just to be. It's a community place, right?
And that's really what it's about. The food has to be the best quality and spectacular, luxury personal service, and then the environment, and then the culture that we work so hard to continue to propagate within the company. And what happens is when you put all those things together, you end up with the totality of the experience. And that's what you're buying. That's what you're experiencing. That's what's craveable, is that experience that you get. And when you can create that, then that's a special thing, and people want that.
And so talk a little bit, because when you think about the complexity of a business, especially the restaurant business, you have high transactions, a lot of logistics, everywhere from setting the reservation, showing up on time, parking the car, showing the people the table, making sure everything is in order, everything's delivered properly, everything comes out right, making sure the experience is remarkable. There's probably more logistics in a single transaction in the restaurant space, especially a high valued one like you guys, than there is in most businesses. And most people talk about the complexity of business, the operations of business. How were you guys able to streamline each granular piece of the process to make sure and ensure your people are empowered and the deliverables consistent every single time? Because that has been my experience going to your restaurants.
First of all, when we open a store, we have a great training program. We almost have 2 months of training, which costs a lot of money to bring them in. And then we do all these practice dinners. In the restaurant, it's all about the systems you have in place and your standard operating procedures. I mean, we learned a lot with Mastro's, and we're even better now with what we have with our new steakhouses. But it's getting those procedures in place, and then it's making sure the employees understand and believe in them and empowering them to do what we want them to do. And it's all about empowering our management and the staff to do the right thing, comfortable to come to us on how to fix any problem. Because the problem you get in restaurant business and a lot of businesses, the staff might do something wrong and they don't want to get in trouble, so they hide it. So they don't tell anybody. And then you just hear about it down the road, and we lost the opportunity to fix it in real time. So that's a big part of what we do, and them trusting us that, hey, we understand mistakes going to happen. Let's just do our best to fix it.
So it's hard enough to build a $1 million business or a $3 million. In fact, 98% of all businesses under $100 million are stuck at $3 million or less. 97% go out of business every 10 years. So it's very difficult to build a successful business. And it sounds to me like the operations are exceptionally important and tight to build a food business, right? A restaurant business. But the culture, from what I'm hearing, is as important or more important than the SOPs, because if they don't follow them, if they don't have transparency where they feel like they can communicate problems, then you can't fix them, which means it prolongs it and compounds it.